Hi there, and this is Michael from OTC Online TOEFLcourse.com, and these comments are for M. Wow, have you got some great English skills? Let's take a look at your story here. My name is M. I'm currently a 12th standard student from. I'll be applying to colleges for the fall semester. My first applications go on the 1st of November. I've registered for the at-home version of the TOEFL. I'm applying to highly competitive programs like the Carnegie Mellon School of Computer Science. I scored a 1510 last year on the SAT, 800 math plus 710 English. I would like a near perfect score in the TOEFL, 115 to 120. And after my SAT subject test on the 3rd of October, I'll have about 2 weeks to study for the test, which is scheduled for the 19th. Would this much time be enough? If so, would you be willing to coach me through the process? This is a tough question. I'm going to say yes, based on your really, really high SAT score. You don't have a current TOEFL score, but I'm guessing that because your SAT score is so high, I think it's perfectly reasonable to try to score 115 to 120 on the TOEFL. And there is some overlap with these two, like in the reading section, for example. So what score you get on one test may help you predict what you'll get on the other one. So yes, I'll be willing to coach you. The main thing that I can help you the most with, I can give you all the reading and the listening strategies that you need, but it doesn't look like you need much of that because you're already so high. I think for me, you want to use me to give you the feedback on the speaking and the writing practice test. That's where I can tell you the types of changes and modifications you need to make in both of those sections of the test so that you can get that super high score. And I don't know about the speaking. It depends on how heavy of an accent you have, and that's going to have a big determination on how high, if you can get, for example, 29 or 30 on the speaking section. Right? So what you might want to do right now, I think this is a good idea for you. Why don't you, I know that you're focusing on one thing and not TOEFL right now, but I think it's a good idea if you do my free speaking and free writing evaluation over at my website at onlinetoeflcourse.com. Let's see what your estimated score is right now. I'd be interested to see that. And that can tell me if it'll be easy or more difficult for you to reach your goal within a 2-week period. In most cases, anybody who only wants to study for 2 weeks, I would say that's ridiculous. I mean, don't even think about it. But in your case, your English skills seem to be already super, super high, and then your SAT confirms that. So I think it's possible. But I think to really answer your question, I'd like to see a speaking and a writing sample from you right now. It's free. It doesn't cost you any money. Why not, right? And then once we get closer to the 2-week period, you can do one of two things. You can register maybe for my speaking and writing boot camp courses. I think that's probably the best option for you. And then if you need a little bit more feedback or guidance, you can also register for some TOEFL private lessons during that 2-week period. And that's how I will coach you at that point. So what I want you to do right now, Em, is to do a speaking and writing practice test. And when you do that, I want you to send this same email so I can see what you wrote below it as you provide me these practice tests so that I can remember what our conversation was today. All right, thank you.